Hey guys, these past couple of days been a little bit rough for me, like more than anything just because the workouts and being consistent and it's just being uncomfortable. The human being is so used to being comfortable nowadays. Our generation's used to being comfortable. Like what are we coming up to? Our generation, what are they gonna accomplish? I'm 27 and I just worry about what's our future generations going to come up to if we don't teach them the structure and the way we should be, not just by using words, but actually actually doing the work for it. There's so much that comes with the hard work and putting in the work yourself rather than just having it handed to you. You learn so many experiences that you're just like you totally, it changes your point of view. Just because I come from a really 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 hard childhood where things weren't handed to me, and I mean my mom tried the hardest she could. She was a single mom. My dad passed away when I was young, and I mean that wasn't easy for her. Like, I could only imagine what my loved one passes away, and it's crazy. It's just something you can't, you really, I mean there's nothing that you could say to anybody to make him feel comfortable. Anyways, it's just where you come from makes who you are, and if you have a hard life, I tend to notice the people who aren't weak and they aren't weak-minded, usually they accomplish a lot just because they have that hunger. They want more. They come from nothing, and this is me trying to become more for my own person. And I mean, deep inside, like I said last video, I feel like I was set on this earth to accomplish more greater things. And if that includes helping other people realize that they're worth something, and in reality they need to grow and they have to figure it out, then I'm happy to do so. It's just the way I see it is, I'm not the only person that feels this way. I'm pretty sure there's other people out there that feel incomplete, like they're not complete deep inside. I'll tell you what, working out clears my head. A lot of I don't know if y'all ever experienced where basically you feel, well, me myself, I feel like I got a lot going on in my head. And my head's always busy, is always thinking about something, and always moving forward, always doing something, a step and another step and another step. And my head's always busy, but putting in this workouts in the morning, it really helps my mind ease up, and it lets me focus a lot more into the things that I really want. A lot of people who know me would say, damn, Jose's done a lot. I had a lot of jobs, had a lot of experiences, but that doesn't change the fact that, I did it for a reason. In my head, I was doing it because I didn't know what I loved to do. I didn't know my place here on earth. And so far, I mean, it feels like I'm good right now. I'm building homes now. I'm a superintendent for a company that builds homes, production homes. I did custom homes before that, but I think it's really, it really narrows down to how you manage your time, how you allow other people to affect your life, and how much you're gonna apply yourself to whatever goal you want to achieve. Yeah, the hardest part is waking up super early. You know, I've been waking up like around 4 a.m. Try to do 3:30, but that's a little bit hard. You know, so I'm gonna stick with 4 o'clock for now, and then I'll probably try to get to 3:30 and maybe get these videos in before I leave my house. And you know, it's just I just wanted to know, like this generation it's coming to a point where I feel like they're weak-minded, and they are not being taught the life that I grew up with, which is good, you know, in one way, but at the same time they're just growing up to become weak-minded persons, weak man, weak woman. You know, like nowadays we have so much shit out there, like, oh, I identify as this, identify as that. Oh, I need a fucking kitty litter to fucking take a piss. Like, what is that? Like, come on. Like, how much can we fuck up our generations? How are we gonna fuck them up even more? It doesn't make sense. Leo, all I gotta tell you is, you know me, and think about, you know, think about, is this best for me, or am I taking the easy way out? A lot of people tend to take the easy way out just because, why? It's easy. Like, it doesn't make sense why people rather be miserable and take the easy way out. Like, there's people that don't stick their head to what they want, and they know what they want, and they see it every day, and they hear it in their head every day, and they know they're fucking up, and they know they're doing bad, but they keep on doing the same things. There's no change in their routine. There's no change in their life. If you're not uncomfortable doing something new, or you're doing something repetitive that's the same thing every single day, you know you're stuck in a loop. There's a point where you're stuck in a freaking loop, just on repeat, over and over and over and over and over again. And it feels like, if you feel like that day keeps on happening over and over, like you know, like it's just a routine. It seems like a routine, and if it keeps on happening, and it's time for you to wake up. Wake up. You have to change something. You have to wake up earlier. You have to put a routine in there. Workout routine. Workout really helps you, because you're gonna work out, and it's not like you're gonna work out a whole hour and then come home and be like, you know what, I want to be a piece of shit. I want to just sit down and eat chips and lose all that hard work I just put in the gym. No, of course not. You're not gonna think that. You're just gonna be like, okay, well, fuck. You're gonna want to add more to it. You're gonna want to apply better stuff to make you greater, which is what you initially are trying to shoot for, because you're tired of the same life. So if you haven't thought about it, and if you feel like you're stuck, you feel like you're on a fucking loop every single day, it's just try to think about it. What could I apply to my routine? What could I change? My diet, my workout routine, my sleeping routine. Am I watching too much damn TV? I need to watch videos that help me think about my life to come forward and become more. Like, I'm not a fucking expert at what I'm doing right now. This is only my second day recording myself, and it's raw content. I'm not reading anything. I'm driving to work, and look at this. I'm driving to work, so my biggest thing is just, if you're not uncomfortable doing something new, then you're not growing. Like me, myself, I know I have to keep myself busy just because my head is always roaming, it's always moving forward, it's always asking, okay, what's the next move? So all I gotta say is, if you're not uncomfortable, if you're not moving forward, if you feel like you're stuck, it's time to wake the fuck up and let's go. Come on, get it done. Get it done. Just get up and do it. Being uncomfortable makes people feel like, you know, it makes you feel out of place. Like me, myself, as a Hispanic, Mexicano, I felt like I was out of place in a lot of places. You know, there's places that I felt like I was not meant to be there. You know, and with my previous boss, we went out to eat to a fancy hotel downtown Austin, Three Forks, and it felt out of place. You know, I felt out of place. But who are they? That they're not even, you know, like, they're human as I am. You know, why would I feel out of place? Why should I feel out of place? Why should I feel uncomfortable? This is the main question, you know, like, there's no such thing that, you know, it's all in our head. Our head, if we don't make our head stronger and what we want for ourselves in our head, it just makes us weak-minded, makes you doubt yourself. Anyways, this is what I want to talk about today. I'm a little bit all over the place, but this is what I thought about, you know, after dropping off Leo. I was like, I saw him and I was like, I don't want him to be weak. I don't want him to, you know, be have a 9-to-5 like I do. But the whole point of me starting this is to eliminate the 9-to-5 and do something that's going to help the world, help the people. Because you gotta also apply that, like, yeah, you want to become greater, but you also want to help other people. It's just, it feels a lot nicer. It finishes up the whole circle of, you know, of what I'm trying to do. It just, I like helping people. My wife will tell you this. She's like, "What are you doing that? Why are you helping them? Why are you gonna help them?" You know, like, it's just who I am sometimes. Anyway, guys, I'm pulling up to work. Like I said, I'm welcome to any critique, any comments. Y'all feel free to comment down below. Anything y'all would like for me to talk about, feel free to let me know down below. It was nice talking to y'all. Y'all keep the hard work. And let's go, man. Who's gonna build your legacy? You gonna build it yourself, or are you gonna let other people build it for you? Because if you're gonna let other people build it for you, good luck, man. Nobody's gonna have better interest than you. So make sure you get that in. Think about it. Get your workout in, man. Work on your legacy. Or ma'am, work on your own legacy. Nowadays is it a he, is it a she? It's whoever wants to apply it to their fucking life and wants to actually go places, just apply a new routine. Become greater. Greater than anybody, man. Gotta keep your heads up. I love y'all. And let's go, man. Let's get this money.